and tomorrow night I'm going to be doing Salt and Sip at the Bainbridge Athletic Club, and the next Monday, the 26th, we're going to be doing a polka dot social for the Polka Dot Powerhouse Networking Group at the Cloverleaf in Bremerton. And so they've asked me to do a little demo of what we're going to do at these bath bomb making batches. So I'm going to walk you through it. So I've already added sodium bicarbonate and Epsom salt and citric acid to this little concoction. And now I'm going to the sodium bicarbonate and the citric acid are what make it fizz. And then Epsom salt is just super, super duper healthy for you. Okay, so this is cornstarch, and you're all going to have all of this. I'm bringing enough for everyone. Enough little sifters. Okay, so we don't want any bumps in there. So we've got that. We're all going to have a whisk. We're going to mix it up. And then you get to customize. You get to pick your own color. So I'm going to do a citrus bomb right now. And a little bit goes a long ways. So we're just going to take some of that color. These are mica powders, which I really like for bath bombs. I want to make them as body safe as possible. So we're going to mix that up. Can you see how we're mixing that up? I might even do a little more. Okay. Then, once we get the mica powder in there, we've got some polysorbate 80 already in here, and then we're going to measure out some coconut oil. And then we could do unscented. I got too much. But we also have lots of essential oils or natural fragrance oils that you can choose from. Okay, so this is orange. I'm just going to put some of that in there. And then I like adding a couple drops of lemon. And I'm going to have different recipes, but you can also customize it just by smelling and seeing what you like. Okay? Then, this is the tricky part. So, when I first made bath bombs, I was a little intimidated on what do I do, because I didn't want to activate it, because that's when you make it all fizz and it doesn't set up right. But I found that doing it like this, you can only put in so much of the oil concoction at a time. It's a really pretty orange. I thought this would be a really, really fun ladies' night out, or it could even be a couple's night out. It could be a bridal shower. You have all sorts of fun with this. And I just fell in love with salts this last year. Taking salt baths all the time. When salt melts, it releases negative ions, which in turn increase serotonin and oxygen levels in your brain, which make you feel happier. So if you're kind of feeling down, you can take a salt bath, or you can spray yourself with some salt water, and you feel better. It's amazing. Okay, we're getting to the end of that. It's really clumping up. And I thought it would be fun for me to bring everything to you. So all you have to do is show up. You don't have to bring anything. And we'll just completely customize it. And then I'll take it home and wash it too. So it'll be good. Okay, so once we've gotten to here, I'm going to put on some gloves. And then everyone is going to grab their spray bottles. Okay, there's witch hazel and water in here. You only want to do a little bit at a time, which is why it's in a spray bottle. And you want to get these the consistency of wet sand. Ooh. Might get a little messy. That just means we're having fun, right? So the price of these bath bomb parties is $35, and that's going to include enough to do like half a dozen pretty big bath bombs, or if you want to use a smaller mold, I have a couple different sizes. You can do even more, and a beverage of your choice if you want a soda or something. That will also be included, and it's just going to be a fun night. So there's going to be lots of socializing. This is really the trickiest part, getting it mushy enough to set up, but then not activating it. Almost there. I think we're about there. Let's try it. Okay. So it's like wet sand, right? So you put some in the mold, the bath bomb mold, some on each side, and then we do extra on each side and just smush it together. Smush. Okay. And then voila. So I like to set them up to dry. Everyone's going to get cardboard little holders, and we'll make all sorts of them. And here's a smaller size. If you're greedy and you want more than half a dozen, like 8 or 9. And I like that you're just going to get to have your own oils. I'll have a ton of essential oils for you, your own color, and voila, just like that, you're making bath bombs. And we've got peppermint. These are some that I pre-made. Citrus. Dogs barking in the background. Lavender. And then this is spa, so it's a combination of all sorts of scents. And then again, if you, Maggie, want unscented, and that's what your preference is, we can do that too. So, Bainbridge Athletic Club tomorrow night at 7. That's the 19th of February, or the Quick Relief at 6. I think we're doing dinner, and then if you want to stay, we'll do bath bombs. And I'll leave my dog at home. All right, thank you guys.